Hey everyone! In this video, we're going to learn all about working with PDFs. Sometimes you need to be able to send a document to someone in a way that they can open it, no matter what program you created it in or they're using to open it. The very best way to do that is as a PDF. PDF stands for Portable Document Format, which just means that what the person opens on the other end will look like what you sent them. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to create, save, share, and work with those PDFs. I'm going to use a lesson from another class called Career Explorations to show you the skills that you need. This is an assignment in Career Explorations where you're going to answer a bunch of questions. The instructions say, open a new document, copy the questions at the bottom of these instructions and paste them into the document, answer all the questions, and save your assignment as a PDF. So let's look at how to do that. Here's the questions down here. The first thing I'm going to do is open a new tab, and I'm going to use Google Docs. Now, you could absolutely use Microsoft Word or Pages if you're on a Mac to do this the same way, and it's going to be very similar. But I'm going to use Google Docs because everybody has access to Google Docs for free. I'm going to come back here to the questions where it says copy and paste into a word processing document. I'm going to copy all the questions, highlight them, hit Control-C for copy, come over to Google Docs and hit Control-V, and there's all the questions pasted in. Now I'm going to answer a few of these questions, and I'm going to make my answers red just so that you can see on the other end that my answers did indeed come through. So the first question is, list the job or training that's desired. Let's say that I want to become a nurse. Why are you interested in this job? I've answered some questions in red, but let's pretend I have answered all the questions and I'm ready to save this and turn it in. Over here in the assignment, it told me what I'm going to call my assignment, last name research. So up here in the title, I'm going to put my last name and then the word research. Now my document has a name. Now in Google Docs, it saves automatically, but it's saving as a document, and I want to save this as a PDF. So I'm going to go up here to File and Download and see where I have the option for PDF. If you're using a different program, this is where it's going to look a little bit different, but it's going to be close enough that you should be able to figure it out. The difference is instead of the word download, you might see save as or export. But either way, no matter what you see, download, export, save as, you're going to be given the option of PDF document. When I click that, it automatically saves down here. This is the downloads bar, and anything you download is going to save down here. I'll show it to you before we go over to the career research. See, it's exactly what I just had open in the Google Doc, and you can see my red answers here. Again, when you use a PDF, no matter how it gets open with no matter what program, it's going to look the same as you saved it. Here we are back over on Canvas in this assignment. I'm going to click Start Assignment, and in order to turn this in, I'm going to click Upload File. When you download something like a PDF, it's always going to be in your downloads. There's Russell Research. Open. It's now down here, and I'm going to submit. When my instructor opens this assignment, it's going to look for my instructor exactly how it looked when I was doing it. Before we leave this PDF and show you something else, I do want to show you one other way that you can always save something as a PDF if you can't figure out this part. If you go to the print icon on any program, and then you go up here to where you pick your printer, there's going to be this option, Save as PDF. Once you click Save, this one's asking me where I want to save it. I'm going to save it in Downloads. And I click Save. That's also going to be now saved to my computer where I told it to in Downloads. So if you're working in a different program and you can't figure this out, download, export, or save as, click the print icon and choose Save as a PDF and hit Save, and it'll be saved to your computer as a PDF that way also. Let's look at one more PDF you're going to need to work on in career explorations. It's a little different, so I want to show it to you. This is step 4 called Steps to Success, and you can see that it says open this worksheet. This arrow means download, so I'm going to click that, and it's going to download my worksheet. And here it is down here. Okay, this is a fillable PDF, which means the creator of it has left boxes where you can type things in. So if I click here after name, I can type my name. If I click here after date, I can type the date. And here in these boxes, I can answer these questions. Choose a career pathway and a career cluster are from this image right here. So if I was picking nurse, it would be health services, health path. And so on. Now that I've filled it all in, I want to be able to give this back to my instructor. In this case, I'm going to use the right click and click Save As. I'm going to name it, I better go back and look at what my instructor wanted me to name this as. Let's see. Last name Steps. Okay, so right click, Save As. My last name. And down here, it's already as a PDF and save. Now again, when I go back to Canvas and I want to start my assignment, I'm going to upload my PDF. And here it is, Russell Steps, open, submit assignment. Again, the wonderful thing about a PDF is that no matter what program this was created with, and no matter what program you open with, it's going to look the same for everybody. And that's it for this lesson.